Hey everyone, and welcome to today's interview with the amazing Charmaine Fernandez. And I'm looking forward to discussing and having a talk with you today, Charmaine, on your journey as a life coach and your time here at Coaching Minds. So I just want to say thank you for opting to come live with me today. It's a real pleasure.
Hi, Paul. It's been a while. Thank you very much for doing this. I am grateful to all of you. Hello, everyone. I'm Charmaine. I'm one of the trainee coaches of Coaching Minds and grateful to you, grateful to our Coaching Minds family and wisdom creators and everyone who's tuning in. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. And if you are tuned in and you have any questions for Charmaine, please drop them in the comments box and I'll bring them into this space towards the end of the interview. So, Charmaine, let's jump straight into it. The first question I have for you is what attracted you to become a life coach?
Yes, I think it's really the ability to know that you can coach yourself. That's my main reason why I want to be a life coach. So I can coach myself and I can coach my family and friends and others, especially those who are in need.
That's amazing. That's amazing that you've done this to coach yourself and you're using the tools and techniques that you have in order to help you get through those difficult times. Is there anything in particular that you like or that you use quite often that helps you coach yourself?
Nothing in particular. Just like last year, I'm still through prayers, meditations, healthy habits, and practices. Thank you.
Fantastic. Okay, and what was it that attracted you to Coaching Minds?
Yes, if you remember your daily thought provoking questions last year that really attracted me to Coaching Minds. And when I was welcomed to Coaching Minds family, I've witnessed all that love, kindness, compassion, and support. And I've been more than a year with you now, and still family friends with our Coaching Minds family around the world. It gets bigger and it grows stronger, and for that, I'm really grateful.
We're really grateful for you, Charmaine, everything you input, everything you do, the energy that you give to what we do here at Coaching Minds. We're really grateful for you too. Um, so you've been part of our certification program. So you're one of the very beginning coaches on the pilot scheme that we ran. So you've been part of this since October last year, which is what, 3, 6, almost 9 months. So
Yes.
what is it? The next question is, what is it that you like most about our coaching certification program?
Yes, Paul, thank you. You know what I love most is the modules. Your lessons and your videos are really profound and it's very detailed. It's easy to understand. It's well explained. It's all there. You just have to be open. And I'm learning every day, especially from my Coaching Minds family and my study buddy Priya and the rest of our family. Yes, and I'm loving the quizzes. Um, it's all there. And for that, I really feel privileged that I'm part of Coaching Minds certification course.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And I love that you and Priya have got together and you've become study buddies to work through and be hold each other accountable through the module because it's quite in depth. There's over 80 lessons to get through in 5 modules. That's a lot of content. But I'm glad that you're enjoying that experience, learn experience with the video, with the Pills of Wisdom sheets as well that capture the key points to really simplify and break that down for you, along with the quizzes so you can test the knowledge that you'll learn as well. So I'm really grateful to hear that you like that learning experience because we put a lot of time in to make it simple, to make it understand, but give value and also have everything you need so you can bring it and take that into a practical sense in your coaching practice as well.
Yes, Paul, and you really put your heart and soul into it. It's really obvious. It's there, and yeah, I'm grateful to you and all the people behind the coaching course. All those and the Coaching Minds core team. Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for being part and being on the pilot scheme at the beginning as well. So thank you for being part of Coaching Minds and one of our trainee coaches. Really appreciate it. So the other thing that we offer as part of our coaching certification program is our coaching center, which allows for people to apply for one of our coaches. So as part of what we do here is our kind of unique selling point for Coaching Minds is we bring clients to our coaches. So I just want you to know what are your thoughts on our coaching center?
It is affordable, it's professional, it's ethical, and we even have this donation based, and it's all about service. It's never about the money. It doesn't mean that we don't value ourselves, especially coaching minds, but we just want to serve and to reach more people. And yes, it is affordable to everyone.
Yeah. And if people want to try coaching and try some free coaching, it's a good way for them to apply through application form. And it's a win-win situation because they get that help and support that they need. And then also our trainee coaches, they get clients to help them achieve those 40 hours that they need to achieve as part of the requirements of our certification program. So I'm glad that you said it's ethical. I'm glad that you can see we're trying to make a difference and we're trying to make coaching affordable and accessible to everybody across the globe. So no matter where you are, if you're struggling, what you're going through, you can get access to that help and support you need from somebody who's working and training to give and to serve and to be a professional life coach as well. So
Right.
thank you for
Very
sharing.
well said.
Thank you. But no, thank you. Well said from you as well. Thank you for sharing that. Um, and the other question I have is with regards to our coaching pods. So each one of our coaches has their own private online space, which is a coaching pod that has a number of different functionalities so you can engage your own community, your members, your followers, your clients. What is it that you like best about our coaching pods?
Yes, what I like best about the coaching pods is that it is free. You, all the content reflects on you. So you're not controlled, and I call it my safe space. I haven't started any yet, but what I'm gonna put there is reflecting all about me. So that's the best thing.
No, that's fantastic. And it's free for our coaches, but our coaches have the option to charge membership as well. So they can I think there's a Facebook group that's kind of got more functionalities, allows you to charge a small fee or a large fee, whatever you want, depends on what you're offering in there, for your members. But I like that you're using that as a reflective space for yourself and you're putting your posts and your content in there. So thank you for sharing that, Charmaine.
Right.
Um, so just a few more questions about you.
Hmm.
We planned these, but I just want to get a little bit more about Charmaine today. So how is this coaching yourself and everything you're learning? How is that impacting your life? Has it changed your life at all?
It has a huge impact. I always value inner peace, calmness, balance, and what what I do on my self affirmations and coaching practice. I apply it to my everyday life, and I'm grateful for it. And I've learned so much from this coaching course, especially not giving any form of advice. I can still remember our first private coaching session seminar with Paula. Hello, Paula. Yeah, so you asked me. So yeah, there was a question, and I somehow gave an advice, and I keep on learning from my mistakes. Also, everyone, the practical coaching sessions, it's challenging, but it's the only way to learn, and just be open, respect and accept constructive feedback. It's not personal, it's for your own growth. They want the best for you. My supervisors of coaching minds really know or wants to know what your goal as a life coach is. They will really support you all the way, and they will always understand, and so giving of your own time and pace of doing this course. So yeah, uh, I want to add also, um, that once you have your client, or once you're in that space with your client, it's all about the client and not about you. So set aside all our uh, own processing of thoughts, our prejudgment, our assumptions, our advice, because we always know that uh, it might be the right thing to say to that someone, but we don't know. We don't know if that's how he or she will receive it. But it's best to listen attentively, listening without processing your own thoughts. Just be there, be in the moment, and you'll learn so much from your client, so much from that moment and experience. And yeah, you're a life coach because you want to give that guidance and support to someone by giving clarity questions so that your client can answer or get the answers from his or her own.
No, thank you so much for that, Charmaine. Lots of good tips on what makes a life coach there. And that's for me, it's one of the biggest eye openers. I see a lot of people who are new into the industry. People think, lots of friends, family, other people, they come to me for advice. I give them good advice. I should be a life coach. And then when they step into a proper life coach certification program, the first thing you learn is you don't give advice. They're like, what? So what do I do as a life coach? The role of a life coach is a lot harder than that. It takes a lot of training to get to the point that you mentioned there, Charmaine, is we ask questions, we guide our clients to their own answer by holding that space, by being present, by listening and spotting things that they're saying that's blocking them, that's limiting them, or trying to spot things that they don't say as well, so we can help bring that information forward. Because we all have our own answers within, we're just too busy up here that we
Mhm.
cannot find those answers quite simply. So just being that in that place with a coach that shines that spotlight on certain areas of your life can really help you progress. So thank you for sharing that. That's really, really important to note to everybody today. Okay, my final question from me, and then I'm going to bring in, see if there's any comments or questions that have come through for you. And I want you to be honest with this. If you don't want to recommend us, don't recommend us. We want to be authentic and pure here. But would you recommend Coaching Minds? And if so, why? If not, why not?
I would definitely recommend Coaching Minds to everyone. First, I believe in you, Paul. I've always believed in you, and I am very privileged that I'm part of Coaching Minds. And you all know who you are, people behind Coaching Minds family. And it is really professional, ethical, and authentic. It's all about purpose and service and never about the money.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, that means a lot. And I know you supported Coaching Minds from the beginning, and you're there to really help us. And we really appreciate you. So thank you so much for your kind words. So I'm just going to go in. We've got some people tuned in, which is fantastic. So Luchmi is here. She said, hi, everybody. Shannon said hello. She's going to watch the replay. And Deanie's tuned in as well. She said hello. And Dini says, Paul, you might want this to be public so others who are not your FB friends can see it too. Maybe this is exclusive to your FB friends. Okay, I can make this public. Thank you, Andini. I'll make them. And the one we did with you yesterday, I'll also make that public. And Andini has said, Charmaine, you are amazing.
Thank you. But I have so much to learn as a life coach. Paul, I'm still I have so many things to learn. No, and you know me, I love baby steps. I am taking one at a time. And I'll continue the modules. Yes, and I am always grateful for the time allotted to me. And now that it's almost summer, I am just clearing up my schedule and I'll be back to studying the modules and hopefully to join again the practical coaching sessions. But deepest gratitude to all of you and appreciation. Thank you very much.
No, and thank you very much, Charmaine. Thank you for being here today, and thank you for all the work you put in. For anybody who's tuned in, Charmaine's a full-time teacher, and she does her coaching part-time. So she studies through our coaching program part-time as well. So thank you for when you do have that spare time for donating it to your growth through getting your certification in your life coaching as well, and for choosing us as well. We really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much, Charmaine.
Thank you very much. Also, I want to add it something. Last year, you know that I shared something personal about the school with you and Paula, and it was really a great coaching session. Um, I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm so grateful now because there's no cultural thing going on. All the schools are working as a team. We just have one goal, the best for our students, and there's open communication already. I've improved a lot in teaching, and I go beyond the extra mile. I accept my mistakes. I've learned from those mistakes. I'm grateful for those moments. And yeah, now that I'm given three schools, very blessed. And yeah, I ended the first term on a high note. All, all of it. That was also why I've been gone and missing from Coaching Minds and Wisdom Creators family.
Well, you've been busy managing three schools. It's a lot of work, but it's great that you've made that progress, and you're really investing in what you love doing. So thank you, for, like I said, taking that time when you do have it to continue with your certification and to grow. And just an extra question, so before we close
Yes.
this, something that came to my mind is, and the skills you learn in the coaching certification program, how transferable would you say they are into your teaching or into other roles?
Yeah. Life coach is different from being a teacher, but what I appreciate is teaching now is not just textbooks and blackboard or two-way uh, whatever is going on. We also accept innovation. And also, I can somehow relate coaching to teaching by those moments when my co teachers share personal problems and I don't ask, I don't give advice, I just listen. And I just want them to feel at least light after sharing. So I'm grateful for for their trust. It was always a random small talk, and then it will be a deeper conversation. So I'm all ears. I'm still listening. So that's one of the best skills of being a life coach. But I'm learning so many things to learn. I just want one at a time. Last year, I pressured myself, and I don't want to do it again, or else I won't be inspired again. So yeah.
Well, that's great. And thank you so much for sharing that, Charmaine. I really appreciate it. So if you do have any questions, thank you to everybody who's tuned in live. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this on the replay. If you do have any questions for Charmaine or myself, just drop them in the comments box and we'll get back to you. And again, Charmaine, I just want to say a huge thank you to you for being here today and taking the time out to share your experience with us here at Coaching Minds and a little bit about you as a life coach. So thank you so much. I really
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
very much. Thank you very much, Paul. I miss all of you, and it's been a while. I'm so happy that we're doing this. Thank you very much also for your time, your energy, always for your love, care, and support for all of us. I'm grateful.
You too. Thank you so much. And have a beautiful day, and we'll catch up soon.
Okay.
Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone. Love, love, love.